Okay, now we're ready to get our aquarium air hose tubing into our holes and get it out through the bridge pickup route. Make sure you keep this ground wire kind of pulled taut and like really tight against the body here, so that your tubes don't get tangled up. So when you pull the harness through, everything gets all tangled up in the big rat's nest in there. Alright, so I got our tubing here cut to length, and you want to get the two longest ones and go for our tones. So let's go for the neck tone here. We're just going to put it in and we'll just fish it on through till it shows up at the bridge pickup route. And there we go. And just leave a little out so you can give it a pull. And now for the bridge tone, same thing. Go. Now a lot of times you got room, you can pull our pots through here like that with your finger, but I'm going to go ahead and do all four just to show you how it goes. I got one more. This one doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Now, a lot of you guys might not be fortunate enough to have a nice roomy bridge pickup route to route these things through, because they're a solid block here and you got just a hole for the pickup wire, so you got to go through the F-hole. This one's kind of small. But the 335s from Gibson and a few other ones, the F-hole is large enough for a pot. But if you've got, let's say, an Epiphone Sheraton, for example, you can get our CTS pot in there. Just kind of aim for it and give it a little wiggle like that, and it'll fit. Just got to do a little bit of wiggle room and kind of planning ahead to see if you can manage to get it in and out of there. But it will fit, so don't sweat it. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to connect our pots to our tubing here and pull it on through. Alright, so we got our tubing in, and we're going to put our lock washers on. First, don't forget these guys. Okay, so we got our bridge volume right here. And where's our neck volume at? Here's our neck volume. And we got our two tone controls here. Now, how do you get the jack in there? Well, a piece of wire. And it's about as long as the guitar neck. About, I don't know, 2 feet long or so. We're going to go through here, outside. We're going to try to angle it towards the bridge. We're going to miss all the tubing. Okay, so try to go around from that. It'll take a little bit of luck, but you can get it. Some guitars have a center block; they're not going to let you get in there. But here he is. Now, once we got it in here, you can see we got lots of room left. We're going to just leave a little bit out, hanging out here. It's good to have like a little piece of masking tape or something. You're going to tape it down hard so you hurt your finish, but just enough to keep tabs on them. We're just going to tape them right here. That won't hurt anything right there. Now, we got this here. Got our wire. Okay, get a paper towel down here. Protect our finish. And we got our nice, shiny, brand new RS 335 harness with everything, all the nuts and washers, everything off it. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to find our neck volume, and I believe it is this one here. Let's see. Yep. So we got our neck volume. We're going to attach him just right between the splines on this tubing. You don't need to worry about it. It should be okay. Next is our neck tone. Looks like it's this one here. Our neck tone on there. There's no particular order, I'm just grabbing them the way I see them. And we got our bridge volume. Put that one on there. And then finally our bridge tone. There we go. Now, still got this jack to worry about. Lock washer. Okay, so once we got the lock washer on, we're going to run this through the front of the jack, like so. Front of the jack, like that. Just let it go down there. To the side. Now we get our nut. It's going to help us pull that through. We'll put it right here, most of the way down towards the jack. We're going to loop it one time through, just like that. So you got a little, just like that. Alright, now, hopefully everything's with us. Let's give this a go. First of all, we'll start pulling the jack through. And we'll go again with our tones. Get those in there. So pull this tight. We're off and run. Okay. Get the tones in first, just like that. Here's our two tones. You see how they're separate here? We're going to take the bridge half of this and just let it sit over here, and we'll try to pull in the neck tone first, along with the jack. So we're pulling in the jack a little bit. There we go. So make sure to keep the wire that's attached to the jack out here so you can grab it. If not, we'll fish around later if it's in the F-hole. So we'll pull that through. And now our tones. Just go nice and easy. Everything will be alright. Just a little tug is all you need. If you pull the tubing off, you can always pull it. You still got lots of the harness here that you can pull back out and just start over. So here we go. Just keep that wire up to the side here. See, everything's going in nice. Sometimes you can help yourself by sticking most of it down in there. Take up some of the slack on the volumes. So there we got most of it in. Now, it should stay nice and separate. You can kind of help yourself like this. Let that get hung up. See, here's our jack. Now what I like to do is I get like a screwdriver, which I have sitting over here, excuse me. You can kind of poke around down in there and get it oriented so it comes up through the top. It just takes a little bit of working, but you can get it. What I'm fighting with right now is the little lock washer. We should be able to get it. We should be able to get it. There we go. Now, just stick it down in the jack and let it come right up. Now, don't let go of this. Get one of our flat washers and run it right down. And our nut. And just do this finger tight. You don't gotta tighten it down quite yet.